That's right, collect that cage. We're gonna teach him a lesson. He never should have killed our kitties. Passequoy 2 grabs the cage, begins hauling it to the stockpile. Shit. He was just a decoy. A bigger ambush is here. They wanted to see where our traps were. It's a Sylvan Elf, Viscera, Trollkin Hammerer, a Goblin Hammerer, a Goblin Hammerer, and a Trollkin Hammerer. Okay. Wake up all of the military and pull up the rectangle. Target them. I don't know if they will be able to walk over all of these cage traps now. No, it looks like it already caught one. That is what screwed up their ambush. Well, I guess I better actually finalize that kill order. Charge them, men. They're here. They picked their way around our cage traps. Begin charging down our kitty, and another one comes up through the rear. The hammer smashes that cat flat into the ground. And here we go. Einod the War Dog is stunned, winded. He's brutalated. There's Pete 1. Box McCloud 2. Yugi Man, you're charging forward. You're our pyromaniac. Lockman 1, you're there. And there's Dowd Pride 1. Peter 1. Gamebug Finder and Blind Chaos. Oh, get ready, guys. They're well equipped, no doubt. I want to check real quick. See what type of armor they got. Silver, Warhammer, Bronze Shield, Rabbit Chain Tunic, Cobalt Chain Tunic, Gold Right Gauntlet. Yeah, they're well equipped. Charge! The recruits entangle with the beasts. The pyro is knocked over and tumbles backwards. We're going to take this nice and slow, I think. Can I go step by step? A ligament is torn in the right shoulder. The bloodthirsty punches... Oh, that's right, I only have people's titles here. So you'll have to work with that too. The bloodthirsty punches the Trollkin Hammerman in the head from behind with her left hand, but the attack is deflected by the large spiked helm. The cat bleeds to death somewhere around there. The Goblin Hammerman bashes the pyro in the upper body with his copper warhammer. It bruises the muscle and bruises the liver. The stray war dog latches on from behind, but the attack is deflected by his large bronze mail shirt. The dog can't sink his teeth into the metal. The Goblin Hammerman bashes the pyro in the right upper leg, chipping the bone. His leg collapses. The Trollkin Hammerman hits the pyro in the lower body, bruising the muscle and bruising the spleen. The Hammerman collides with the pyro and they tumble backwards. Peaceful music piano fills the air. Pyro is no longer stunned. A war dog finally dies. His brain is crushed in through his skull with a hammer. Huge unpause. Twel's Darcy cancels something. Interrupted. Trollkin bashes the stray war dog. Go, charge! Let's get a better look at everybody. Yugi Man, you are pretty beat up. You are bruised and banged, bleeding from multiple wounds. Box McCloud, you're beat up. They're not. The enemy is hardly beat up at all. This is bad. Dowd Pride, you're here. You're not wounded at all. Peter 1, you're fine. Lockman 1, you've got your legs, I think, crushed in. Maybe a blade was drawn across them. Conwise 1, you're thirsty. But otherwise, you're capable of fighting. Oh, and Lockman 1 has been struck down. The Goblin Hammerer bashes the recruit in the lower body with his warhammer, bruising the muscle and bruising the guts. He looks sick and falls over. Charge, man. Don't let his death be in vain. Peter 1 has become a swords dwarf. He's gained some skill from this fight already. The Trollkin Hammerman bashes the swords dwarf in the right testicle, bruising it. The Trollkin Hammerman bashes the swords dwarf in the left lower leg, fracturing the bone. Oh, they're scattering. Hold strong. Don't let them surround and scatter us. Dowd Pride falls down dead. Who else do we have? Gozaru, he's not hurt at all. Box McCloud, you're very unhappy. You've taken one hell of a beating. Pylops 1 is chasing this, I guess Pylops and Blind Chaos 2 are here. They're chasing this Trollkin Hammerman down, trying to beat him up through his armor. Andrew Sally has shown up. That Goblin Hammerman's not hurt. This Goblin Hammerman is unconscious and being finished off by Tilla 1, our logistics. Peton one, and the stray war dog. Keep up the attack. They'll turn tail and run soon. Oh, and Box McCloud too. Bloodthirsty has been struck down. The goblin bashes him. Bashes Bloodthirsty in the head from the side with his copper warhammer at full speed, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, and tearing the brain into ribbons. Box McCloud drops to the ground dead. Oh, Dowd Pride 1 bleeds to death, and it saves. So I guess we're switching seasons in the middle of a fight again. They always ambush me right at the end of the season, it seems like. We'll fight through winter. We'll fight through spring, through summer and autumn. We'll fight year-round if we have to. Draw your swords and charge. Yada yada. And who else do we have? Let's see. We've changed over to early autumn, first limestone. The fight continues. Andrew Sally is winded, massively beat up. The Sylvan Elf is there and is in extreme pain. I hope I don't have them killing the Sylvan Elf. I probably do. You probably selected it on accident. Pylops, you're there. You're getting beat up. There's a Trollkin Hammerman coming from behind. We have Conwise, thirsty, very unhappy, and leaving the battle. I have no idea who Cat and Racewire is. I'll have to match that name up later. I think that's it. There's Tilla, Dobar the War Dog, the unconscious War Dog. Looks like they're beginning to scatter and run. That one's enraged. He runs through the cage traps and leaves. Oh, Peter 1 is here. Him and Zero J, I think, are taking it to this Goblin Hammerman. Tilla 1, Peton 1, you're chasing them down. And there's this one that's been left behind by his friends. He doesn't know that they've turned. He panics when he sees that he's the only one there. And there's the cage with the priest in it. Let's see, the wrestler stabs the Goblin Hammerman in the lower body with the dagger, bruising the muscle and bruising the stomach. The War Dog has suffocated. Move back, men. A. Cancel kill. Cancel kill. A and B. Do not chase and kill anyone. Hold your position right here. Everyone form up. What do we have left? There's already some people being hauled off to the hospital. Oh, damn, those bastards. They even injured this elf, Oda. Got brain damage, it looks like. The elves are not going to be happy that they're diplomat. His right lower leg is broken. His skull is broken. His head is swelling. Yugi Man, how are you doing? You've got massive wounds too. Everyone's hurt. His guts is bruised. His left kidney is bruised. Spleen, liver, right upper arm is broken. Left hand fractured. Right upper leg fractured. Please don't have nerve damage. Hopefully you can recover. Udib Smithville. I'll have to match all these names up later. Let's see. You seem to be rather fine, actually. No health problems, just a little bit of scrapes and wounds. Maybe you arrived late to the fight, like Cat in here. Cat, now I do want to check you. How did you lose your name? 1 kill, a Beak Dog, and a Siffy Kruker, the Kobold. You must have killed that Kobold thief down there. So whoever was fighting that thief, you got a new name. Tilla. Kills. 3 notable kills. Zolak, Bad Virgin, Bargust, Dostnip, Vile Sneers, and Asno Bowdwitch, and 1 Harpy. And how is your health now? Your liver is dented and bruised. What's our numbers down to? We're down to 38. Oh, real quick, let's see who's in the hospital already. Catfish, yeah, you were here earlier. M. Vaser, you're doing fine. Andrew Sally, too. Oh, you had just come back. And now you're already beat all up to hell. Your guts are bruised, liver, left kidney bruised, right lung is bruised, your right lower arm broken, left upper arm also broken, right upper arm broken, right false rib broken, right, left lower leg fractured, left shoulder fractured, left upper leg fractured, even your skull is fractured, the left hand is fractured. Everything's fractured. You took the brunt of the assault from a hammerman, apparently. And Boza Curse Realm, the Trollkin. That's who you killed over a year ago. It's first limestone, early autumn. And we're licking our wound from a pretty sizable siege. Or not siege, I guess. Oh, Peter 1 Swords Dwarf is suffocated. But from an ambush. They tested our defense with this dirty priest here. He's definitely gonna pay now. We lost a lot of good men because of his shenanigans. Do we have anyone in here injured? Rocco? I think you took part in the fight. 61 years old, rarely sick. I don't see anything there. 24 volunteers, I guess you're not in the military yet. And con-wise, you were there, you're very unhappy. Your right kidney is bruised, your right upper leg is fractured, and your left foot is fractured. I'm gonna have to get some more traction benches made, I think. Make some tables. I need more tables anyways. And where is this? Probably gonna have to retool my hospital, so throw up a bunch of traction benches there. And with any luck, we'll get some of you guys walking again. Otherwise, you're gonna suffer the same fate as Catfish and Brandon Gaming here. Forever relegated to being a bed warmer.